Okay, big trade idea for you. Coming back with one idea for you tonight. We're going to be talking about APLD. I like the sector. I like kind of the theme and the action that we've seen in these crypto, AI, quantum type names. As we always do, if we look at the monthly 10-year, we start wide. We have this, first off, we're consolidating below all-time highs, which is always great. Second off, we have this huge candle back here, still monthly 5-year now. We have this huge candle on 9/1/24. Huge volume. 828, we'll drill in a little more. 828 top. So that's going to be a major key level for us. If we continue now, we take it to the weekly 2-year, 828, right in this neighborhood. That's our line in the sand. Now, something that makes this even better is we had the earnings. This has a lot of good things going for it. Let me slow down for a second. We have monthly 10-year consolidating below all-time highs. We have this huge volume back on 9/1 that we can play off this key level of 828. We have the earnings were just released 114 a few days ago. We kind of had an ugly candle, but we did have some big volume. So we have a lot of things going for us. We have what I like to see and what I've talked about in the past, these moving average squeezers. This is the 20 and the 50 SMA. We have this moving average squeezer, which I really like. Not as, a end all be all here, but just another thing to add to our trade thesis here. So we have this 828 bottom line. We have the moving averages kind of squeezing in this 850 zone. And we take it in. And we also just have this beautiful visual here of this nice kind of flag setting up on the daily. Then if we take it into the hourly 14-day, we have this nice visual kind of setting up. Again, this 828, this is a key level. The big level is this 828. So as long as we're above that, this is still in play. That's the most important thing. Now, depending on how aggressive you want to be, if you want to kind of play it up here for more of a day trade, you could look to risk maybe a little higher, but the big trade is you're risking 828, or typically my theory is if 828 is the level that we've identified, I'm typically looking to find something below that, slightly below that, because everyone's going to be looking at this 828 and making a decision when it gets there. So they probably, as you know, they usually do, kind of play with people at that level, send it a little below, and then snap it back up. And then the play that you were waiting for ends up happening. So 828, if you drill into this weekly 2-year, we have this key level here, this big green candle we had at this 823. So I wouldn't be surprised to see it come down between like 8 and 823 and try to fake out some of these 828 kind of people like I am right now talking about. So I'd say that's a little bit of kind of where I'm at with this. I'm only going to talk about this one play. Just wanted to kind of drop a video, kind of get back in the swing of things. So 810, 828 is our stop loss window. Anything above that, I think we got the green light here. I see this thing with a lot of potential, especially with all Trump crypto kind of craze that's going on right now. This kind of falls in line with some of that. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Tuesday. And hopefully this thing kind of gets going. I'm not even going to go over the SPY because, it's almost irrelevant in some cases. It feels like for the past 2 years it's just been irrelevant to even talk about. So APLD, that's the play right now. 810 stop loss. Green light special.